Hey guys, welcome back to yet another review. Now today, I'm going to do things a little differently. I'm going to do a double review. That's right, two reviews in one. The first movie I will be reviewing is The Day the World Ended, which came out in 2001. The basic story is you have this young kid about 10 to 12 years old. He's not really socializing with his other classmates very well. So a child psychologist is brought in to kind of work with him. And one night, the little boy, he decides to kind of look at the sky because this kid believes his real dad, is an alien from outer space. So one night he goes out into his backyard. He says, "Dad, come take me off this planet." And a little while later, an alien shows up, starts killing people. As far as the positives go, well, first off, you got Randy Quaid in here, best known as the crop duster in Independence Day. You got the guy who played Happy Chapman in Garfield. And so those two castings are actually pretty good. The movie's also really enjoyable. It's kind of a guilty pleasure. I thought at least the three main characters actually did a pretty decent job. And I like the design of the alien. If I had to say anything negative about this movie, it's that for most of the movie, we don't really get a good look at the alien. It's kind of in glimpses. But overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I'll probably give it 4 schools out of 5. Now, for my second film, I will be looking at Sheep Creature, which came out the exact same year, in 2001. So, your basic story, I believe the movie takes place in either the 17th or 18th century. I could be wrong. And these two people, they kind of run like a scam show at a carnival, where our main character is basically like made to look like a mermaid. Well, they eventually find an actual mermaid there. They smuggle her aboard their ship, start sailing back home, and then all hell breaks loose. Now, whereas The Day That Ended was a decent kind of guilty pleasure, this one's actually pretty good. You got Carla Gugino, who's I think was in Watchmen. She was also in the Spy Kids movies, or at least 2. She was also in, I believe, the first Night at the Museum movie with Ben Stiller. You got Gil Bellows, who I think his latest film was Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which I will review eventually. I like the setting. It takes place on a boat in the middle of the sea, which is really cool. It's kind of claustrophobic in the ship. It's very eerie. The mermaid, especially, is probably the standout positive because in her human form, she's really beautiful and kind of creepy. When she changes, the practical effects are awesome. Now, aside from Gil Bellows and Carla Gugino, the only negative is that none of the other characters really stand out or are really memorable. But still, a very enjoyable monster movie. Both these movies are getting 4 schools out of 5. I very much recommend them. Join me next time when I will be looking at The Cave from 2005. But until then, stay safe and keep social distancing.